Dark guitar samples are very popular right now, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to make this type of samples from scratch, and even show you a few tricks to spice them up and make them more unique. Let's hop right into it. Alright, so let's start with a signature guitar sound. So now you got two options. Either use the starter from Splice or a loop kit, or you cook one up yourself using something like Electric Sunburst. This VST makes it super easy. It plays different arpeggios for you, so you just need to come up with a solid chord progression. But it's gonna be perfect for our dark guitar vibes. So for this one, I just started off with a simple 1-5 chord progression. So you start with the 1 of the scale right here, this is D minor, and then you drop down 5 semitones, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to have that darker edge, I just use these half steps right here that are very common in dark trap melodies. So as a result, I have a melodic sample with a darker vibe to it. If you want, you can even just take these and put them an octave up for a different voicing. I prefer them an octave down. Now this already sounds alright, but to be honest, it also sounds a bit dry. Let's spice it up a bit. But first, I threw in some Guitar Rig 6 and my go-to preset called Mix Utility. Afterwards, I just tweaked a few notes until it hits the vibe. Then I layered on RC20 using the Vinyl 3 preset for that gritty vintage texture. And lastly, I added an EQ to clean up some annoying frequencies and shape the tone. Now check this out, with just a few clicks you can add more depth to it. Now because we exported the melody into one WAV file, we can simply just reverse it and then switch out the chord progression so it matches our first chord progression. So now let's just build on top of it. I just grabbed a simple piano from Contact and I just replayed the chord progression. I made sure to play it live on a MIDI keyboard instead of just clicking it in, just to have that more human and authentic vibe. So now for the piano effects to enhance that dark vibe, I just added a simple EQ to shape the sound, some RC20 on the Vinyl 2 preset to have that vintage creepy vibe, and some reverb and delay to space it out. And this is what we got. And this already sounds way better now. As you can hear, the chord progression is carrying the whole sample. That shows the chord progression which is melodic, the 1-5 chord progression, but has that dark vibe to it with the half steps in them. But there's still space to fill out. So I grabbed a pad from Analog Lab and I just layered the same chord as before just to add some width and atmosphere. And then a deep sub bass also from Analog Lab just to add some low end. I just played around with this voicing right here, so I moved it up an octave because it was a bit low to me. Quick break. If you like this sample, I got a whole pack with samples just like this in my latest loop kit Oblivion. It's packed with dark ambient trap samples just like this, ready to just drag and drop them and start cooking. You even get some MIDI files and starters to make your own samples. Every sample is stamped out, key and BPM labeled, and you even have the bass MIDIs of each sample included. so your 808 will never be off key again. There's a demo version you can download for free, so hit the link in the description down below and download it as fast as possible. And now let's get back to the video. Alright, so now let's add some more melodic elements. I lay down a simple live flute melody because guitar and flute always work. I just played the root notes of the key. And then on that third section, I decided to build on the first melody, but just with a VST. I also played it live with my real flute, but I didn't like the sound of it. I just decided to grab the VST and go from there. And this is what it sounds like. So just a simple catchy melody that adds to the vibe. And now to wrap it up, I just arranged the sample by pitching some parts up and down to give each section its own feel. Now before I show you the final sample, make sure to smash that like button if you learned something new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos, and comment down below what type of drums you hear on this sample. Thanks for watching, and let's see each other in the next one. Bye.